Previously, I'm going for a wee. Oh, thank God the markers are working so I can mark each episode. We will carry on. I'm not going to do one episode at a time like Life is Strange if they're quite short. We'll do 2 or 3. But yeah, I'm going to pop for a quick wee break. I'm going to run ads while I'm gone. I know they haven't long ran, but it'll delay the next lot. Which means there's a potential they won't run at all for this next episode. If you're not subbed or turboed, you have got some ads coming in. If you are, I'll leave some music on. We'll be back in a bit. I won't be long. Why the fuck did that just do the... Ignore me, that's the last message. I thought, why did it just do the message twice? It didn't. I'm just daft. Back in a minute. Oh, right. Channel left. 30-ish seconds. And catch up on Twitter. No. How much of it is just about the Eurovision drama that's going on? Jesus Christ. Most of it. Oh wow! So for anyone that hasn't been paying attention for Eurovision stuff, apparently the Netherlands Dutch entry has been suspended. Oops, has been suspended. They will not be allowed to perform in the. I want to say it's the final performances. I don't know the specifics. I don't watch it. I've just been following the drama a little bit. Because there was an altercation with a journalist. But this happened yesterday, judging from the time of the stuff that I saw posted, so it was like this time yesterday. They only decided this morning, so it took them that long to decide, yeah, he's been suspended because shit's happened. Whilst the Israeli entry has caused their own drama, their delegation has caused a hell of a lot of drama. They have actively been transphobic, racist, various other things, actively saying that they will hurt people, like actual threats. They're ignored. Nothing has been done about them. And apparently all the Dutch guy did was apparently say, you again, next time I will hit you, or something along those lines, to a journalist who kept making comments about his dead parents. So he didn't actually do anything. He just said, if you do that again, we're gonna come to fucking slaps, because fuck you doing. And apparently that's enough for him to be suspended, but Israel are free to do what the fuck they like. And it's also caused 2 or 3 of the other acts to basically go, yeah, we're not performing for you. I think it was Ireland, Greece, and I think possibly someone else was listed as they didn't turn up for the flag performance or whatever the fuck they do at the start. And they're potentially not going to perform later unless they do something. It's a lot of fucking drama, and it's all around fucking Israel. Why let them perform? They're not even in the EU. Not even in Europe. Granted, neither is Australia, but they clearly paid to get in, same as Israel probably did. But,
I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Episode 2.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I think we'll do 3 episodes if they're all roughly like hour to hour and a half long.
Alice? I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at.
Does mean potentially we can finish this next week. I didn't think it was that short. I didn't look up the average playtime. New York City 3 years ago. Also, yeah, what I'm thinking about it, next week will mostly be DBD, because next week is when the Chaos Shuffle limited time mode is. And also 3 times blood points, so I'd like to farm the shit out of that while I can.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie.
Why did he feel really short then? What was that camera angle?
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Switch on the coffee maker in a minute. I'm gonna look around first. I know there's at least one thermos that I can pick up because I just saw it. On a size, how big's this TV? There's no info.
Hey, handsome.
Hey,
This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
what?
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge. It had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now. My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
There's a baby? We are Alan, aren't we? Yeah. Return to sender. But I can't forget. Alex Casey. Things That I Want and The Fall of Casey. All Alex Casey thrillers. Oh. Nice bathroom. Oh. We really haven't unpacked a damn thing, have we? Or are we packing to move?
The continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated a winter storm warning in the entire tri-state area. People are advised to stay indoors as many roadways are already closed, and city officials are not expecting snow crews to keep up with the weather. We're now on the 3rd day of the blizzard, and the weather is not expected to clear up anytime soon.
I love how often you see like these little apartments in these kind of building areas where you can't see a damn thing anywhere, so they splatter the walls with nice scenes of pretty roads and things. For all the skylines that they don't get a view of from their windows. It's always the same. Damn, it is snowing. We go outside? Let me out, I want to throw snowballs at things.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
There is nothing in that. It still baffles me how the US in particular, not just the US, but it's the main one that I know of, doesn't have kettles and just boils water in a pan. Like, you have a coffee machine, you have toaster, you have microwave, just stick a kettle in the middle. It's considerably easier than cooking, boiling water in a pan. Faster for one. Quite a bit.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No
On my
kidding.
desk.
I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
Those weren't there before.
These look really good.
Oh,
That's the one from the
until
diner.
Barry gets his hands on them, which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh,
Might
and
want to
speaking
change
of
that
Barry,
wording.
call. Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Where's the fuse box? Oh, literally there.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. I just...
Right, let me just burn
it
your
just really
retinas.
spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I want to
I
burn
know
your
it's
retinas.
Stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell
I'm the
me a
complete
story,
opposite. If the
honey.
power goes off and it's dark,
Okay.
I'll just go to sleep.
I used to have these
Okay,
nightmares
okay.
when I was a
Might
kid.
as well sleep then.
The
Can't do
dark
anything
really
else.
spooked me too.
Or light a
When it
candle,
got
crack a
really
book
bad,
open.
My mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No.
Sorry, interruption. A statement from Song Festival. I don't know if that's Eurovision themselves or what, because I don't follow that shit. Incident occurred after last Thursday's performance against clearly made agreements. Oh, that was it. The Israeli group keep filming all the other contestants without their permission as well, like backstage and things. Against clearly made agreements, Juice was filmed, which is the Netherlands entry, when he'd just gotten off stage and had to rush to the green room. At that moment, Juice repeatedly indicated that he did not want to be filmed. This wasn't respected. This led to a threatening movement from Juice towards the camera. Juice did not touch the camera woman. This incident was reported, followed by an investigation by the EBU and the police. Yesterday and today we consulted extensively with the EBU and proposed several solutions. Nevertheless, the EBU has decided to disqualify Juice Klein. We find the penalty very heavy and disproportionate, so it's not them, it's, I assume, the Danish part of it? I don't know. We stand for good manners, let there be no misunderstanding about that. In our view, an exclusion order is not proportional to this incident. We are very disappointed and upset for the millions of fans who are so excited for tonight. What Juice brought to the Netherlands and Europe shouldn't have ended this way. So I have a feeling Juice will be back next year for the next Eurovision, just by default.
I love you.
But if they don't do
You
anything
are
to do
mine.
anything towards the Israel
Thanks for
delegation,
this.
there might not be a frickin' Eurovision next year, because half of the frickin' entries will just go, nah, fuck you, because they're already doing it. Right, falls in the present day.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any
Blinded.
nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've
there a fish?
obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Oh, he's just like a fisherman.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other
Fucking
symptoms,
big
you
fish.
should come see me. I'll
Damn.
let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Don't know why, but I genuinely thought he was about to say to look at the cut of my jib. I've never understood that phrase, cut of your jib. Cut of my jib, cut of the jib, whatever. Am I examining?
I
I'm
believe you'll
sorry
find
you had
the
to cut
sheriff
your
in her
morning
office.
fishing short for this,
Just
Doc.
go down the corridor. Oh, she's
Don't interrupt me.
a beauty, ain't she?
Okay.
Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You're good to go, Mr. Wake. Sarah's probably waiting for a chance to talk to you.
Can I take the fish for my dinner? I'll be with you in a minute. I'm going to be nosy. Read what?
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver.
Have you seen this man? Disappeared on the 20th. It's the fucking wrong way round. 20th of June, 2007. Identifying features, knack for winning contests.
I'll be sure to
How is that an identifying feature?
now. Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you.
Missing Richard Bow, Bruce Dansky, and Jacob Miller on a camping trip overdue haven't been in contact. If you have seen them or know their whereabouts, please call this number. Thank you. No. I'm more interested in the missing cat that I can't click on. If the lights go out, the breaker's there.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
So that's who I want to go and see. Sorry, I'm going this way first then.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Okay.
That
me just-
was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that.
The town eccentric, I hate that word, is making sure all the lights work and doesn't want to stand in the shadows. So we need to find this Cynthia bitch.
Yeah, it's Mulligan
Cynthia,
here.
I think.
I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait,
No, because I might have killed him.
This is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsal today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera
Well, we've met
and looked
her.
again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
Well, it was the woman there, wasn't it?
The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
Don't tell me what to fucking do. Sandra. I don't know what your name is, but you look like a Sandra. Hello? I hear a dog. Can't see a dog though.
Your phone, Mr. Wake?
Don't tell me what to do. There be shotgun ammo in there. We're clearly going to need that at some point.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
And now that we've got rid of that bar. Also, yeah, the start of the first episode, there was a constant like letterboxing on the screen, so there was a black bar at the top and bottom. Now it's not there.
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to
Not
tell
that
her what
one.
had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd
It was
locked
there
me
when I
up.
was running at the very start as well.
Excuse me, I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
Mister! Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to
Unfortunately,
be
sir, I don't
bright
have
in
the option
here.
to turn the lights on.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman.
Yes, because only humans can have intelligence. Fuck
In
off.
spite of its human mask, to
I forgot that you
describe
can't
dark
pause the
presence
reading
as
of this.
intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
He doesn't read it very interestingly, because he barely breathes at a full stop. He just speeds along into the next line.
Hey! Hey!
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, "Go through the fence on the left."
Yeah. We'll do that after I check around. So there's no thermoses. Is that where it wants me to go?
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year.
Hey, you got drunk people because they finished a float. Sure, got you. Hole in the fence. I wonder where it is. That was overly dramatic. Jesus.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife? Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry,
Oh, God.
listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Exit the sheriff station through the very dark cells. You okay, sir?
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Why did the TV fully... just... yeah. I may have needed to do that before I edited, but yeah, whatever.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Indeed. All we can do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
Are you feeling
That was
any
the two
better,
old guys
Mr.
in the
Wake?
bar, in the...
I'd like to
diner,
leave.
wasn't it?
Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman.
Really? A
I'd
cabin?
like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh my!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokos
Why does he
won't
look
know what hit
and
you
kind of
once
sound
I
like
stick my
the...
lawyers on your asses.
No harm done,
Is it
Sarah. I'm
Bayonetta
all right.
1? We have the
I
guy
don't
that's
wanna
always with
press
you.
Charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
If they're gonna lock anyone up, it should be you for
I
that
had
outfit.
to talk to someone.
Fuck me.
I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go.
How do you have some really dodgy facial animations, particularly Barry a second ago? I think I didn't clock that. But you managed to give Alan Wake a really good eye roll.
Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Like, genuinely, the way Alan's face moved then and the eye roll was one of the best eye rolls I've seen in a video game for a while. This isn't a new game.
Nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
I'm not really talking to you, you creep me out. Bucked Tooth Charlie, the Colombian mammoth. Why would you nickname the mammoth? If you're going to. Was Charlie not enough? Oh. The skeleton of a Colombian mammoth, Mammothus columbi. Definitely butchered that. This specimen, estimated to be 14,000 years old, was recovered from the La Brea tar pits in 1981. It was donated to the Elderwood National Park in 1998, and the Colombian mammoth became Washington's state fossil. Named Buck-toothed Charlie, I think I said that wrong. It has since become the park's official mascot.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
Just coffee, apparently.
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand
just...
what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story.
I want the
It'd be a
ability to
bestseller.
fucking throw
But when
hands.
you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand,
What?
but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Buck.
So poor little pupper got stuck in a
Okay,
freaking bear trap.
sure. What happened?
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
Harry, I couldn't
She's
give a
my
rat's
wife,
ass what you're
and
saying.
It's my call.
Shut
Can we
up.
talk about this later?
No, this whole thing. Listen, you hit your head.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Now, while I'm here, I'll take a nice cup of coffee, thank you.
Your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
You serious telling me we're going all the way fucking over there just to get to a cabin?
If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now. Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it?
That
If
is
there's
not
no
how that
proof,
word is
it's
said.
pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
I'm done with your
Al,
shit.
come on. I mean, okay, maybe.
Done with your shit.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al. Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
Bless you.
Gesundheit. Ooh. Why would I want to turn them off? Second, I'm getting a buzz. Of course, it's frickin' Tom. Someone's posting asking if anyone's able to take some kittens that they've had that are Ragdoll Maine Coon Cross. If we didn't already have two. In a fucking heartbeat. Any fucking Maine Coon anything. Give me them all. Give me every fucking last one of them. But no. Okay. Anything to pick up? Nope. Follow the nature trail.
Wait here,
Oh, I do
Al.
have a gun.
I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Locking the door now.
Always check the back of the building. Can we turn this on? Can we get naked? Well, that's a completely fucking pointless well. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm guessing these are going to be something to hide in at some point, because they are everywhere. Or to move around to climb on. Checkpoint reached. Why would you need to checkpoint here?
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
Like that, there should be a slight pause between those two last lines. He just continues the line on instantly. It's slightly less impactful. You'd think a writer would be able to read things with a little bit more drama.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. It wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest. I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had
Can we go into the other cabins? Oh, yay.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage.
Yeah, actually out there waiting for me. That was just a jump scare of a sort. I think. Hope.
I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know. Tell me about it. Those Zach Rays.
There are enemies in the area. Fuck me. Nope. No ghost swings, that's just not acceptable. I didn't mean to do it. What did I do? What camper van? Can we just live in that? Give up on the wife? Honestly, I'm not sure she's worth it. Oh. Guessing lights don't work here. Yeah, no. Nope. Well, this was a building of...
punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish. Especially in Night Springs.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to leave that to it. The man in the mirror. No. Not interested. Not feed the wildlife. $100 penalty. How the fuck are you gonna know? What What a dumb threat.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
Take it Rose is like Big Bang Penny concept of came out somewhere looking for acting work or something.
The air in the visitor
ended
center
up
was
in a
heavy with an awful smell.
waitressing
as if some
position.
rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. "Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page."
Well, shit. And the lights went off. Great. Come on then, where are you coming from?
Left me weak. This was no head injury.
Oh.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming!
No, I'm not. I don't want to help Rusty.
Anybody? Help me! Help me! Can you hear me? Anyone? Please help!
Coming, calm your tits.
Hello?
Back here! I'm back here! Hey!
Oh, shit me.
Mr. Wake?
What happened here?
Hell. It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark.
Bring a sentence.
It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Where do you want me to? Oh.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on. At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
This is so fucking weird.
Too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker.
Well then.
There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty!
The ground was covered in flaming ashes that looked like liquid darkness.
Oh, that looks lovely.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
A mammoth-sized hot... And the dog's gone as well, because he was in the cage.
Please don't feed the animals.
I'll take it Rusty is the next one.
Fishing! For those purchase of park
fishing
license.
Yep.
Obey.
Don't know what you were about to do then, but fuck you.
Rusty? Rusty, no! Never. Closer than 100 yards. Two bears and wolves never approach any other. Closer than 21 yards. Pets must be leashed. At all times. Never leave your pet on a
Hit me. Good lord. Why are there so many bullets? What were they preparing for? It'd be so nice if the camera didn't keep switching from side to side, because I'm not doing that. You can manually do it. He's randomly doing it based on where I'm looking and things. That shouldn't be a thing. It should just be a manual change for if you need it. To be the other side. The fuck was that?
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
What are the kind of comments that I just never understand people making? Be careful. No shit.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring.
Hang on, the Rusty we just saw who's like 50, 60 plus.
She never would.
She's just out of her teens. Interesting situation there. Oh, it really matters. They're both of legal age, I'm guessing. I'm pretty sure we had one page earlier that said she also liked him back, but it's still a little... Fucking birds. Can I kill the birds? That's a no. Worth a try. Lover's Peak this way.
Lover's Peak was at the
There's
far
items
end
this
of the
way.
nature trail.
Moonshine Cave. As in the light or the drink? Because I'm always up for a little bit of homebrew. Give me that shotgun. And a flare gun, lovely. I still want to judge how massively unfit this man is, but at the same time, I don't think I could have even run that far. Half the distance and be knackered for twice the time after. Excuse me. Glad your aim is as bad as mine, sir, because that hatchet just went flying straight past me. Guessing we're going that way, but we can also go this way. Fuck you. Hi, Beal, how you doing?
Hi, everybody!
I mean, it looks like we can also go this way, but that is telling us to go this way, so we'll go this way. Let's peek this way. What's this way then? Oh, hello.
Nobody in Bright Falls seemed to know where Al was, but Rose, the waitress at the diner, had seen him. From what Barry could tell, Al pretty much fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner. Rose was just the kind of fan that Al hated, but she really tried to help. She was smart too, knew a lot about what was going on in the town, knew a lot about Al, even knew who Barry was. Barry liked her. That was no big surprise. When it came to women, Barry and Al rarely saw eye to eye.
So basically everyone other than Alan wants to shag Rose. Whoever floats your boats, I guess. Anything else here? Where are you? Someone's about to appear. Come on, shitbags. Great old one. Felled by... Who do you think you're kidding? Who do you actually think you're kidding? He just stood by a fucking tree. Fell by lightning in 1937. Damn. Damn. I get attacked while I'm reading this. Fell by lightning in 1937, this exceptionally tall Rocky Mountains Douglas fir was over 200 years old. According to local legends, it stretched beyond the stars. After it fell, it was measured to be 66 meters tall, an earlier record length. Jesus. And why are we still being creepy? Is somebody still hanging around? Makes this DVD personally total sense, pretty much. Oh! Okay. What the lolly, yeah. Fuck me. Well, just for that, you can be the first person I shoot with a shotgun. Bastard. go. Nice little safe spot. They broke the fucking phone as well? I don't like these freaking shadow book people. Whatever they were called. Kind of annoying.
I turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason. Packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo. Things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more.
What day? We haven't seen a coffee thermos for a while, so I guarantee I've missed 2 or 3 of them. Is what it is. Something just glow then. Nope, there's just a gap in the rock that looked like something glowing. What the fuck was that wielding then? Oh fuck, I should have kept the flare for here. Damn. These guys have nothing on Huntress. That's all I'm saying. Absolutely nothing on... Is that a shoe? It is indeed a random shoe. 2 shoes. Who took their shoes off? Why? Lover's Peak that way, so I'm curious as to what else is around. Nothing of interest. Through tree. Sure. Maybe we want to go that way. Which means I'm going this way. The tree this ring was cut from started growing in 1846, the year the Oregon Treaty was signed. Notable events marked on the rings. Other notable events marked on the rings. 1853, the Washington Territory was formed. 78, the founding of the Bright Falls Mining Company in the town itself. 89, Washington was granted statehood. 1929, tree damaged in a forest fire. 1970, the Bright Falls Mining Company closes its doors. Not even 100 years. 92 years. After a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, which is supposedly when the island that we stayed on was destroyed. But we stayed on an island in the middle of the lake that apparently doesn't exist. 1980, Mount St. Helens erupts. And 87, a tree felled by a storm. This tree went through a hell of a lot. Jesus. Oh. Been blocked. I think we'd have the sense to unblock it on the way past. Going up to Lover's Peak. Get out of my face, birds. want to push it open and fall off. Oh yeah. Right. Hi. Oh. Who the fuck are you?
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff.
It works.
The flares will keep the bastards away.
Well, it works.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun.
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on it.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence.
Oh, I actually have to hold to keep it. That's sucks.
Come on, Wake. You better keep up. You
Yeah,
set
yeah,
'em up,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
I'll knock 'em down, Wake.
Can't run while I'm holding it though, which sucks. Right. Sir, do you want to, like, shoot the fuckers? Thank you.
Like that, boy? Huh? How's that, huh? That's right.
This is why no one likes AI fucking partners. Do something! Jesus!
Lover's Peak. Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do.
Give me the fucking
Are
gun.
you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk.
Look what you've done. Look what you've done. Ah!
Just a little longer. Scare them off. Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off. Just a little longer. I almost got it.
You might want to fucking hurry up.
Okay, it's open. Move it.
Oh, that was rude. See ya. I'm just gonna go without you because you're shit. Entering Lover's Peak with another man.
This is it, Wake. The last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's
No!
not how this goes.
Shut up! There's a thing!
Program, Wake.
You take care of him, I need to go pick this up. No! Let me get the thing! Let me get the thing! Let me get the... You cunt. Oh, it's fine. They're just coming from behind. Behind you, you dickhead! Nothing to it, says the fucker with the gun.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her and I'll...
So I think we'll do to the end of this episode and then we'll call it, just because I've got a few things to do today. I think if we do 2 episodes a time, there's 6 episodes. We could probably do 3 at a time, but I kind of want to go and get all the stuff done today.
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry.
No! Come back here! I
That means we can stretch it to a 3-week. I'm quite enjoying it.
Come back here!
There's a lot of stuff.
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power, but I had no manuscript to give him. On more than one
He says
occasion,
as he picks up a
Alice
page
had
of the
tried to
manuscript.
explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious.
Depending on what time it
and
is when we
malign.
finish this episode, we might do
For her,
something else
things
after.
changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign, and nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant, until now. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Well, that hurt. Oh yeah, the crows are a thing again. That's not a crow, but it looks like a crow. Crow shaped, but it's not a crow. Oh. Might just not be close enough for that. I don't know what that is over there now. Oh, it is a crow. It just wasn't active. This was the way we were supposed to go without injuring ourselves, instead of throwing myself off a cliff. Okay, so don't go towards those little flashy bits.
It hurt like hell. I was stuck.
They are bear traps. I wonder if I can shoot them to deactivate them. Nope. I feel like there was something here then. It's bear traps. Why would I want to come? Why would I need to come this way though? Didn't I need to go over that way? Thing's telling me to go this way. I didn't see that one. I didn't see that one. Ooh, goodies. Okay. Really want to be going through the bushes. Shit me. In fact, no, I will call it after the end of this episode because I've also got... We bought plants earlier to go in some of the plants outside, which I was going to do before stream tomorrow. I'm going to do it this evening while the sun's down. What's washing? I've got to do. What's cooking? Probably going to work out better. Guess this way? Not this way? Yes, this way. Hello? Ah! Shit me! That was rude. There we go. Nice little safe spot. Well, that turned off then. Fuck me. Hello, Thermos.
The night had been one desperate situation after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
Great. We've already had Billy. Now we're getting... we've already had Trapper. Now we're getting Billy. They're all a little bit racy. Punch us, because they all throw fucking hatchets in my face. Fuck me, give me a second. Oh, damn. forgot that it defaults me to the new gun when I pick it up, so I just wasted a freaking bullet on something I shouldn't have. Bollocks. Me, that one attacks fast. Come on then, you shitheads. Okay, so I can kill the big guys with the hunting rifle in one. On round 2. There's more than 3 last time. Where the fuck are they? I'm not sure that's all of them. Somebody flashing at me over here. Hello. Oh. Or trying to kill her to make them exposed. Yeah, that would be great. Still feels like there's more enemies nearby. Hello? I can hear Willow meowing around, but I have no idea where she is. Oh, hello. What do you want? Oh, ignorant. Wanted to scratch a scratch post and then piss off. DVD, you autocorrecting piece of shit. I mean, to be fair, DVD's not exactly a common thing. Only old nerds that know what the hell that is. Well, I'm saying that DBs is basically also a nerd thing, because that's like databases or something. First thing that comes to mind when I see DBs like that. Oh! Nope. Love being on a collapsing building. Haha. Sorry. There are now traps that we have to burn away. What? I'm running out of batteries. Can I have some more? What was up?
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer.
Believer?
The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed, like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified.
I'm what? Oh, hello. What the blobs on the floor are supposed to be. The darkness wears her face.
Be aware of Widowmakers.
Holy fuck! Damn! I'm out of batteries. And those fuckers are not easy. These should be breakable. I should have loot in them. I also fully missed what he actually said. Okay, we're going to need that gun a little bit more here. I'm saying I'm out of batteries. I do have 8 flares at the very least. Oh, hello.
Shadows stirred and the wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted
Gaze are
out
doing
by
what?
dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the Taken. No natural path had brought them here.
Well, I'm fully going on a further rabbit hole after this stream on the Eurovision stuff. Apparently there's even more stuff coming out, particularly from like Bambi Thug and similar shite show that's going on. This way? That way? Either? What a suspicious plant. A weird little bit to have if you can't go that way. Oh, I also watched the Piers Morgan Baby Reindeer Lady thing earlier. If you watched Baby Reindeer, watch the Piers Morgan thing. Hello. An hour long, it's on YouTube. It's fucking good. She does not disprove the fact that she is exactly who the fucking show portrayed. But the stuff actually came on it like, I just wanted to prove that I am not the person he's trying to portray and it's all a lie, but then she lies 70,000 times in the space of an hour. Contradicts herself repeatedly, acts very much like the character in the show. It's a fairly accurate portrayal in the show, not gonna lie.
this occupation.
Hello? Oh, fuck you. Jesus. They're not going to be fun if we get multiple of them at the same time. I imagine that's going to be a thing. Again, with the camera automatically adjusting itself to this side. I don't want it that side. I've deliberately moved it to this side every time. When we stop changing the camera. Did it again as I went up the stairs.
Barry?
I didn't click a thing.
The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm
Got
on
all
my way.
Hitchcock on me.
Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
And again, let's move to the left side. Stop doing that. Massive pet peeve in every game that does it. Stop. Done it again. Stop changing the camera to the other side. Nobody wants it on the other side.
reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
And if they did, put it as an option that you can toggle. Why does it automatically do it randomly at random times throughout the game? Bloody annoying. We're looking for one surrounded by birds. Did it again? And again. Just because I'm turning left doesn't mean I want the camera on that side. It's fucking awkward as shit. I open the... Yep. Not this one.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
Okay then. I do I couldn't open that one. Fetch. Wait, what? Oh.
The FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it. But it felt all wrong. Call it instinct. His posture. The way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
Well, that hasn't happened yet, so that's coming up. There's no... Are they supposed to be showers? Nope. There's just nothing here. I mean, there could be showers, but there's no shower heads. Oh god, what? Hee hee. Hold down X to boost the lights. I would if I could see where I was going. The camera in this is not great. Particularly when it auto fucks around with the reverse. I don't want it to look behind me when I'm reversing. Trouble. Food's outside. She just went to walk where her food bowl normally is, but I put the fan there that's blowing at me. So the cable's going over where the food bowl normally is. The food bowl's outside. She saw me put it there. She's trying to look for it and just crapped herself because she came around the corner and the cable for the fan touched her. Why is that car so solid? Ooh, there's a fair few people over there, yeah. Oh, come on. He was just killed by the wing mirror. I don't even need to bother with killing these. Really? Turn is very finicky on this. Where are we going? Trust that. Way, that way. Oh yeah, back to the cabin. We'll push this out of the way. Nope, can I get out of this? Yep. I want to take the car! That's rude. Really?
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Where? That was a very loud noise of things spawning in then, no? Yep. Oh!
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
It's not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
What would you be this desperate for a manuscript of a book that's probably not even going to be very popular?
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Hello? You're not gonna let me in? Whoa! Bastards. Thought the pigeons back home were bad. How many times do I need to do this? Well, no one likes fucking birds. That's rude.
Barry, you can open the door now.
Okay.
They're gone.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
We might still be. You don't know.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake...
Sarah Evans, welcome in. How you doing?
Thank you for the follow. Thank you for triggering pain and suffering.
Thanks for the follow. It is appreciated.
See you soon.
Hope you come
They are
back
finishing shortly, though, I
soon.
think. So I think this might be the end of the episode.
Good girl.
Okay. So the creepy old lady is controlling Rose in some manner. Yeah, it's the end of the episode, isn't it? Because we will be finishing shortly. I got stuff to go do. But we are definitely going to carry this on. I have not played Valorant. Valorant's not really my kind of cup of tea. Requires aiming. I can't aim. It's definitely end of the episode, isn't it? Got it. We managed to avoid ads.
Previously.
We'll leave it there. We're definitely going to continue this, and probably going to do number 2 as well straight after. I'm pretty sure I've got 2. I haven't. There might be a slight delay between the 2, so I need to buy it. But yeah, we'll carry this on next week. So we'll do another 2 episodes next week. Maybe another 2 episodes the week after, because there's 6 episodes. Yeah, we'll do 2 next week and 2 the week after. Horror mostly. So DBD, Dead by Daylight, is the main one I do. Alan Wake, obviously, we've just done. Do a lot of story games like Alan Wake. So I've done like the Dark Pictures games, Until Dawn. Non-horror versions of as well, like Life is Strange, things like that. Role-playing games here and there. Action games. Basically anything that doesn't require aiming or driving. Or football. But yeah. We are going to call it there for the day, because I have got a lot of stuff to go do this evening. So it'll make it a lot easier. I'm not currently looking for an artist, no. Yeah. So tomorrow's stream will be from... It's 4 on the schedule. It will be earlier. Like, pretty much as soon as I'm home and ready, we'll go. Because we're going to finish a Dead of Night tomorrow. Something else after. There's a small chance we could just come back to this tomorrow and do another episode or 2. Depending on how long it takes us to do a Dead of Night. We'll see. Yeah. I'll put the schedule for next week up either tonight or tomorrow as well. Because you should know what we're doing. I'm pretty sure the plan is possibly 3 streams of Dead by Daylight. Because of the Chaos Shuffle... what do they call it? Game modifier thing that they're releasing for the week. So it'll probably be Wednesday, Friday, Sunday DVD, Thursday Final Fantasy, Saturday this. Probably the plan for next week. Not 100% sure yet. Depends on Tom and his work schedule. But yeah, hanging out. I will see some people tomorrow. Otherwise, go say hi to whoever it is you go over to. If you want suggestions, who's on currently? I'm not going to raid just because I've got a lot of stuff to go do, so I'm not going to be hanging out to watch. But we've got Siren's End's doing some DBD. Beckalicious is on doing some Bloodborne. Mike Pod's on doing some DBD. Budda's on doing some DBD. Watsy's on doing DBD. Most of the DBDers are on. It'd be pretty much just DBDers. Lots of people on if you want to go pop over. Yeah. Have a good evening. I will see some of you tomorrow for some... A Dead of Night. I've literally just said it. Possibly this, possibly some... I mean, I did put Overwatch 2 on the schedule, but I just really haven't been feeling Overwatch recently. That's about as close to aiming as I get in games, because it doesn't require too much actual skill. But yeah, have a good evening. Or good afternoon, rather, because it's quite early for us to finish, but it's a good place to finish, and I've got stuff to do. Find a song to finish on. Have a good evening. Bye!